Juwan McAllister due up for the Lancers to lead things off in the bottom of the third. Will be his first plate appearance. 244 batting average, and Nick, somebody we had seen at the top of the lineup for most of the season.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to get a leadoff guy as your nine-hole hitter. We're seeing a lot of more MLB teams starting to do that, where if you can get somebody at the bottom of your order to get something started, then you can have your leadoff guys at the top continue that and maybe drive in a couple runs.
Someone to turn the lineup card over, also with a lot of speed, playing center field and 9 stolen bases on the season for McAllister. Sorokowski still on the mound for VCU. He winds and fires first pitch in for strike one.
Nice inside pitch there to McAllister. Good way to start off an at-bat.
Well, before the third inning began, I was informed Sorokowski's actually a transfer from Florida State University, so that's not a bad acquisition for VCU to pick up in the offseason.
No, I'm sure they're definitely happy about that. Anytime you can get, like a quality talent from an ACC school, I mean, you just got to take it.
They got him early. Sorokowski, only a sophomore. 1-1 pitch, a hard rip from McAllister, swung on and missed. Strike two.
It's great movement on that off-speed pitch there. Really had McAllister fooled. Maybe he was sitting on something a little bit faster.
Maybe looking fastball there. Coach Mao mentioned how often Sorokowski uses that slider. 1-2 pitch, hard line drive out towards left field. McAllister's on with a leadoff single. Well, doing exactly what you had mentioned a 9-hole hitter in modern baseball will do. The lineup card turns over back to leadoff hitter Cullen Wadsworth.
And that rip by McAllister looked like it almost hit Norwood. Maybe just grazed him a little bit, judging by the reaction.
Well, they call it the hot corner for a reason. That one came in hot off the bat.
Yeah, you got to be ready at third base. That's why it's one of the toughest positions to play, next to shortstop.
First pitch to Wadsworth in his second at-bat, missing outside for ball one. Wadsworth walked, stole second, came around to score on the Garrido double. That has been the lone run for Longwood so far. The 1-0 offering low for ball two. I mentioned Longwood scoring 19 runs this past weekend against UNC Asheville, so don't count the Lancers out of it yet. They're able to score runs in bunches just like VCU.
The only thing is that we've seen, TJ, is the Lancers will score runs, and then their pitchers will give up some runs. So constantly putting them behind, and it's a real battle.
Wadsworth on with a single. It's back-to-back hits for the Lancers. Wadsworth upping that batting average up above the Mendoza line of 200, and it brings up Antoine Tucker, who struck out swinging in his first at-bat.
So now Sorokowski, how's he feeling? Is this trouble really going to get to him, or is he going to calm down after some nice placement there, both by McAllister and Wadsworth?
Mentioned the injury in his first at-bat, Tucker missing 15 games during the middle of the year. So his batting average hovering around 400. First pitch outside to Tucker. Good opportunity for Longwood to retaliate and get some runs on the board, when you say, Nick.
Yeah, definitely. With two runners on, no outs right now. Tucker, great at bat at the plate, put something together.
Also, the heart of the lineup due up. Tucker gives us a drive towards left field, back on towards the warning track. Both runners for the Lancers will tag up and advance. The fly out to Henson, though, records out number one.
Definitely a productive at-bat by Tucker, moves both runners into scoring position. Now the Lancers are able to maybe put something together and hopefully score at least one run.
I don't feel bad for Tucker. Gives a drive out towards left field right when the wind stops blowing. Mother Nature maybe robbing Tucker of extra bases or even a home run. That brings up Carlos Garrido with that RBI double in the bottom of the first. The lone run for Longwood so far, but an opportunity with two Ducks in scoring position with one out.
Yeah, with one out, like we talked about earlier, getting creative with your at bats. Might be able to drop something in shallow or get an extra base hit off the wall, or even a sac fly that'll score a run.
First pitch to Greedo, off speed, swung on and missed. I'll actually say it looked like Greedo got a piece of it. Greedo came into the day batting .300, an RBI, bottom of the first with his 14th on the year. So a couple of arms warming up in the VCU bullpen. One right-handed arm and one left-handed. 0-1 count to Garrido. Sorakowski, a long look in, at time called at the plate. Big South Network would like to thank Hardee's, a contributing partner to the BSN on ESPN+. Well, one of those arms warming up, the right-handed pitcher, is freshman Danny Watson. A one pitch missing outside, count even at 1-1.
Yeah, the second arm definitely looks like something in the 30s. Could be Michael Danley, maybe. Senior pitcher. Tough to say from over where the booth is and, looking over there.
Off-speed pitch missing for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count with Hunter Gillum on deck for the Lancers. There you see a backdoor slider finds the zone, count even at 2-2. Omao, head coach for Longwood, mentioned putting in lefties to try to have that breaking ball come in towards the hands, but a backdoor slider, not much you can do about that.
Yeah, backdoor sliders are tough, especially, coming in on the hands as opposed to going away.
Coming in on the hands, that fastball just missed inside to full count to Greedo. Good pitch selection there from Sorakowski, going soft and away and then hard and inside.
Yeah, it really throws the hitter's balance off, especially if they're looking something soft away. Not really expecting something hard inside can be tough to get around to.
Slider down and out of the zone. It's ball 4. Garrido on with a walk.
And you know what, TJ? It allows Gillum right here to be the hometown hero. Bases loaded, one out. Can hopefully get something going for his squad.
The freshman from Farmville, Virginia, where Longwood University is located, leads the team with 4 home runs and his team with 15 RBIs. Bates loaded opportunity with 1 out. First pitch, missing for a ball. Don't know if you're Sorakowski, how much you want to fall behind to your cleanup hitter with runners on the Lancers. 1-0 pitch, fouled back. It's 1-1.
Gillum really looking to get anything he can hit and hit it into the gap. Score hopefully at least 2 runs if you're a Lancer fan.
Coach Mao mentioned Gillum, what makes him so special at the plate is just very disciplined and follows that to a T, and it makes him such a hard out. Works the account, makes the pitcher throw a lot of pitches, and then eventually gets one he likes, takes advantage of it, thus a .330 batting average, not too shabby.
He also said he watches a lot of film too, which, as a college athlete, you don't really think that much about. A lot of the pro sports like football and basketball do it a lot, but baseball does it too, and Hunter Gillum definitely using the film to his advantage.
1-2 pitch outside. Vey able to block it up. Counts 2-2. Well, the runners on base for the Lancers are Juwan McAllister over at third, Cullen Wadsworth at second, and Carlos Garrido at first. 2-2 offering outside. It's a full count to back-to-back hitters now.
Now with 1 out, Sorakowski is going to be looking to put Gillum away. So probably, I would imagine he's going to give him something to hit here and, come at me.
There's no free base to give up. A walk scores a run. We'll see what Sarakowski does. He winds and fires. Fastball driven out towards left center. Hunter Gillum, extra bases. McAllister scoring from third. Wadsworth from second. Garrido being waved around. He'll score all the way from first. It's a 3 RBI double for Hunter Gillum.
Talking about that hometown hero, TJ, a 3-run double right into the gap between left and center field. Talked about giving him something to hit, kind of the 1v1 approach, pitcher and batter. So now we see coach coming out to Sarakowski.
It's a trip towards the mound, maybe to just wind and calm down the sophomore. You're facing the heart of the Longwood lineup, Nate Blakeney, the number 5 spot. Lancers batting order through to the plate, followed behind by Jacob Mitchell. It was an opportunity, and that 3-run double came at just the right time for Longwood. You gave up 6 runs in the top of the third, an opportunity to steal some momentum back in your favor.
Yeah, now only down by 4. Going to take another look at it here. Hunter Gillum really struck it right between left and center, right into the gap. If you're looking to score runs, that's where you want to put it. He scores 3 runs, a base-clearing double. Hunter Gillum being the hometown hero.
It was his 3rd double on the year, and now up to 18 RBIs to lead the Lancers. First pitch to Blakeney, missing outside. Seems like Sarakowski, who was at one point pinpoint accurate with especially his fastball, is starting to lose that command a little bit.
Yeah, if he's out on the mound, I'd imagine he'd be pretty rattled. I know I would be rattled out on the mound, but, giving up 3 runs in this inning, it's not the end of the world.
Blakeney sends a drive towards left field. Will it stay fair? It will. Blakeney with his 2nd home run on the season.
So I'd like to go back to what I said. If I was Sarakowski, I'd be pretty rattled giving up a Nate Blakeney home run there. Now the Lancers down by 2 after being down by a lot coming into this inning. The Lancers doing a really good job of responding. Sarakowski's got to be really shaken up, and if I was VCU, I'd be worried a little bit.
Longwood stealing the momentum back from the Rams. Well, Nick, what's a good way to answer giving up 6 runs in the top of the third? Well, let's go ahead and get 5 already with 1 out only in the bottom of the third.
Taking a look at that Nate Blakeney replay, he knew as soon as it came off the bat that it had a pretty good chance to go. As you see, he trots around the bases and brings his team now back within 2 runs. It's definitely now a manageable game now, TJ.
He did start that trot pretty early. No 1 count to Mitchell. He sends a chopper back up the middle. But it'll be a 6-3 put out. It's Ching over to Hibbets. But now some much-needed energy given to Longwood. It felt like they could have started hanging their heads after giving up the 6 in the top of the third, but bases clearing double from Gillum, 2-run blast from Blakeney. Like you said, they're back into this.
Yeah, being down by so much, it's easy just to hang your head up and be like, all right, well, next time it'll be our game. Today's just not our day. Longwood doing a really good job of fighting back in this game. It's 9 innings for a reason. There's no clock. Gives him plenty of time to come back and put on a show here.
Count now 2-0 to Jack Schnell. Flew out to center in his first at-bat. It's also midweek baseball. Never know what can happen in midweek baseball.
That's why we love midweek baseball, TJ. As you mentioned, anything can happen. Longwood almost batting around here. Need to get through a couple more at-bats. Kind of responding to VCU, who batted around at the top of the third.
Offenses usually come out to show off what they can do in those middle-of-the-week games. 2-1 pitch, cut on and missed by Schnell.
And if you're VCU, you're kind of shocked a little bit that, Sarakowski's giving up so many runs, coming in with a ERA under 3. That'll definitely swell a bit after this game.
2-2 pitch missing low. It's a full count to Schnell. Playing left field today for the Lancers. Came in today batting .032. Payoff pitch. Hit back towards Ching. He'll throw it across the diamond for out number 3. Longwood retaliates with 5 runs on their own. We'll step aside and come back with the top of the 4th here on ESPN+.